Today, this video is a little bit different. I'm going to be showcasing all these cards that I'm going to be getting graded. And this time, I'm not getting them graded by TCG. I'm getting them graded by PSA. So this is going to be really different. It's going to be fun. I'm going to go through the cards with you guys. So first off, we have Charizard from Celebrations. This card is super sick. I pulled it with my dad. It was a pretty sick moment. I cried. I was super happy. So the centering on the top and the bottom are pretty big. The bottom's a little bit larger. In the top corner sides, the right side, a little bit small, a little bit big. And then the hollow looks fine. Overall, the card looks pretty good. It's got texture on it. All right, I'm gonna go next. RCSB Star. So this card I originally bought off of eBay because we had a hard time pulling it from Crown Zenith. But this card is a secret rare. It's a GG70 again. And it is a Silver Star. This card is literally sick. So you can see the background and how Arceus is galloping up all that power. So we're going to talk about the centering. So the top and the bottom overall look awesome. The sides, beautiful. The other side looks a little bit small, I have to say. The other side looks a little bit big. But I think overall, it looks pretty good. I think I'm going to get an honest 9.5, maybe a 9. I don't know. All right, Miriam. Okay, so I originally pulled this card in my first YouTube video. We opened Scarlet and Violet booster box. I was super excited. It was like the first ever sick card I'd ever pulled from Scarlet and Violet. This card is a beauty. The tops and the bottoms look good. The sides look awesome. This card can be honestly a 10. I don't know. But it just looks really good. In my opinion, I like it. So either get like a 10 or a 9.5 or an 8. It's not that centered on the corners, but I think it'll do. Okay, so this card's a little bit strange. I pulled this from Evolving Skies. We opened a booster box. There's a problem with the card. On the top, you can see little, like, corner peels. On the top, you can see scratches on the hollow. I don't know why this card isn't that bad of condition. But, yeah, it's pretty bad. On the side there's a little cardboard misplaced piece. Top bottom is a little bit miscut. This card, is a little bit cringe. So I'll give it I'd say a 4. It's not, my honest opinion, it's not that good. It's a cool card, but overall centering and the stuff is literally not that good. Oh, Blastoise Celebrations. 2 out of 102. Okay, so this card, this card is really special. I pulled this from Celebrations. We opened a Ultra Premium box. This card's really cool. I like it a lot. This card honestly is pretty centered. The sides look perfect. The top and the bottom look really... So the top is huge. The bottom looks fine. I think it's just the top, honestly. The hollow doesn't have any problems. Doesn't have any disorders on it. It looks pretty good, honestly. Besides the whitening on the top for, like, effect. That's, like, fingerprints. The whitening on the base set cards is supposed to... I don't know. They had it in the beginning of Pokemon. So, I'd give it an honest... 7. 7 or 6. Venusaur from Celebrations. Card is sick. I purchased this off of eBay. We did not pull this. The top looks like it should be on the bottom, and the top look like it should be on the top. So, The sides, pretty bad. The bottom's huge. The top's super small. And then the side's huge. And then the side's small. So this is like, honestly, it's a fine card in general. I'd give it a 6.5. It's not that good. On to the next. Oh, Dragonite. Okay, so I did actually not pull this. My sister did. We were opening Evolving Skies booster boxes. We were opening like 3. It was like 3rd to last pack magic. This card's awesome. So the centering on the card overall is really nice. The side right there is a little bit small, but overall the card's pretty good. The top might have some peels on it. It looks pretty bad on the top. The top's like small, but like big kinda. I don't really know. It's like, honestly, I think it'd be a 8.5 or 7. 8 or 7. Oh, Sylveon VMAX. Okay. So I originally pulled this in our last Pokemon TCG Evolving Skies booster box. It was a pretty good box. I think this was like the only good card we pulled. As you can see, the art looks pretty good. The top right there looks a little bit peeled. It's like, it's overall good. The bottom, oh, that corner right there is a little bit like edged off. And then that corner looks different. Okay guys, so the bottom left looks pretty small. It's a little bit miscut. Card overall looks fine. The top corner looks a little bit, has a little peel on it. Overall, the card's good. On to the next. This is an Umbreon V from Evolving Skies Japanese. I originally pulled this with my dad. We were opening it. We opened like 3 Japanese boxes. It was a pretty good box. Okay, so it came out of an Eevee Heroes box. Eevee Heroes is pretty fun set to open. You also check it out. And they have really good arts on the cards. Some cards are like secret rares that aren't even in the American set. So I'd recommend checking it out. So now to talk about the centering. The bottom looks pretty darn good. Sides look awesome. Top looks good. That's a 10. That's a 9.5 or 10. That's near mint. That's good. I have to say the right corner looks a little bit small. Right side, I mean, looks a little bit small. It's kind of on the same side as the top. Overall, I think it'd be a 10 or a 9.5 or an 8. On to the next. Oh, this is my favorite card of all time from Eevee Heroes. This is a special one. This is Vaporeon. This card is beautiful. I love it. So I originally pulled this. We were opening Eevee Heroes booster box. Looks pretty sick. This isn't an alt art. There's one problem with the card. The bottom left corner is a little bit miscut. It looks a little bit fat because it's either the picture or it's the corner. But the top looks good. The sides look fine overall. I mean, the bottom right corner is a little bit fat. I don't know if that's the light or if that's the card. Looks pretty good overall. The hollow looks good. I like it. Overall, the card looks good. I'd give it a solid, I'm not sure. I mean, oh, the bottom right corner. So, the bottom right corner, it's supposed to be like that because it has like a shiny effect to it. I think the Pokemon TCG company put that on there. But yeah, it's supposed to have a shiny effect. Overall, the side looks good, so I'd give it a honest 7.5. Oh, Galarian Berserker V. This card's really cool. I pulled this from Lost Origin. We were opening booster boxes in the car. This looks pretty good. It's a silver start, so the card in general looks good. The top left corner looks a little bit miscut, or a little bit peeled, and the side looks pretty good. The top and the bottom look awesome. Chef's kiss. The sides, okay, so the left side is a little bit big, and then the right side is a little bit small. I'd give it 6.5. Oh, Japanese Berserker V. I didn't see that coming. Okay, so we actually opened this from Lost Abyss. Japanese, I think? Yeah, Japanese Lost Abyss. This card is awesome. The top looks pretty good. There's a little white thingy on the top. It's like a cardboard piece line. I don't know. So it's like a cardboard piece on the top. I don't know if it was like miscut or something. The sides on the bottom look good. The right side looks a little bit small, and then the left side looks a little bit big. I'd give it an honest 6.5. Oh, bam. Okay. So we got this Charizard from. So I got it out of a Japanese set. I do not know the name. It's like related to VMAX Climax. It's a different set. So this Charizard is actually the chase card. So we were actually in our living room, and I pulled it. It was like straight hot fire. I pulled it, and that was probably like the craziest moment. So the left top corner is a little bit miscut. Okay, so my honest opinion on the card is pretty good. The right side looks fine. Left side looks fine. Bottom looks good. Okay, so the top left corner is a little bit miscut. You can see a little whitening on the top. Honest opinion on the card, I think would be if I'm gonna be fully honest, an 8. Yeah, that's an 8. This is our Rainbow Charizard V-Star from Brilliant Stars. I actually really love this card. I remember at the time I didn't have the Champions Path one. I was looking at this one. Remember I was trying to pull it from Brilliant Stars. It was like the chase card in the set. So the Charizard Altart took over. So the top has a little cardboard piece. There's a little tiny cardboard piece at the top. It looks a little bit miscut. The sides look good. The top looks good. You know, that's a 10. That's literally a 10. I say that as a 10. That looks pretty darn good. Charizard V Altart from Brilliant Stars. This is the chase card. Card looks pretty centered. Okay, so the bottom left corner is a little bit miscut. You can see a little bit of peeled edges on the side of the left side. Honestly, the sides look fine, top and the bottom look good. That's a 10. That is a brilliant card. Okay, Glaceon VMAX from Evolving Skies. So this card I originally pulled from Evolving Skies. We were opening a ETB. Card is awesome. It's a really sick art. You can see the Pikachu. You can see other Pokemon. You can see Eevee. So the centering. Sides look awesome. The bottom looks pretty good. The card in general, pretty sick. I'd give it 8. That is an 8. Oh, Gyarados EX from Scarlet and Violet. We're gonna into some new cards. So I pulled this inside of my. Okay, so I pulled this from a Japanese Scarlet and Violet. This was actually before the American Scarlet and Violet set came out. I got this card. So my sister originally pulled it. I remember being so excited. It was my dad's chase card. So the bottom looks pretty good. Sides look, honestly, dude, this is a 10. I don't know how, but it's a 10. This next one, I'm gonna say, is a really special card. This card is not any special. This card is the specialist card I have in my collection of Pokemon. This is the one and only Blastoise base set. Okay, so I really was excited to talk about this. So this is 1995. This card is like OG. Okay, so the side on the right looks huge. That is pretty bad. It looks huge. And then the side on the left looks pretty small. And then the top and the bottom look the same size, like pretty thick. The back looks good. It's a little bit curved on the card. Like the card in general is a little bit curved. You can see that in the picture. You can see at the top. You can see it's a little bit up. I'd give it a... Well, minus the scratches on the hollow, there's about 6 on it. My uncle originally gave this to me, so it's like 25 years old, if I'm gonna be correct. The back is pretty good. I'd say a 5. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, that's a 5. We are on to Starmie. Oh! Okay, so this card's a little bit sick. Okay, so this card's a little bit cool. I see Misty in the background. I think she's laying in a pool. Starmie is chilling. Okay, so you can see Starmie in the water chilling. The top and the bottom look good. The side, dude, this is a 10. I don't even have to talk more about this. This is a 10. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a 10. This card is honestly awesome. Okay, so now we're on to this Aerodactyl. I did not pull this. My sister did. We're opening Lost Origin. There's actually the chase card inside of Lost Origin. This is a really cool card. I love Aerodactyl, personally. So the right corner is really small, actually. The left side looks pretty big. The top looks small. The bottom looks big. I'd say a 6.5. That's a 6.5. It's a solid 6.5. Lugia, I originally pulled this out of a Target blister. So we went to the store. We had 5 blisters to choose from. I picked those 5. I pulled the card. If I'm gonna be honest, the centering on it looks pretty bad. So the side on the right looks enormously small. And then the side on the left is not the only, it's really small. The card in general is like really bad. The Lugias did not come out with the centering. I just don't. It's not. It's different on the centering. Okay, so on the top, top's pretty big. Honestly, the bottom looks fine. I'd give it an honest 4.5. It's not that good of a card. Okay, so it's another Lugia. This card again is really bad. The bottom this time is really big. The top is really small. The side is really big. And the other side is a little bit big. So, if I'm gonna be honest, that's the same as the last card. That's literally the same. This is different variety. Like, there's different varieties of the card stuff. So, I'd give it a honest 4.5. Next up, we have the one and only Mega Blastoise EX. This card is honestly really cool. The sides look pretty centered. Top looks good. Bottom look. This is. You can just look at this card and know it's a 10. It's got no hollow problems. The sides are pretty good. I originally pulled this at Evolutions. We're opening a pack. We did like a pack per day because we bought a booster box. So the centering on the card looks awesome. Holographic side on it looks awesome too. I'd give it a. It's a 10. It's a 10. Okay, so this is the second to the last card. After this, we actually have a Venusaur. We're not going to get into that yet. Okay, so the Charizard EX looks pretty good. The honest centering on the top looks pretty small. Side on the left looks really small too. And then you can't really see the sides that much. 6.5. It's a 6.5. Okay, we're on to the last and only Mega Venusaur EX. This card's pretty cool. I originally built this from Evolutions again. Bottom and top look good. Sides look awesome. I'm gonna be totally honest. Oh, I didn't switch to it. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'd give it a 8.5. Yeah, it's an 8.5.